All right, hello everyone, and peace of Christ to all of you. Please invite your friends and share the link with whoever you have in your list. Today, our topic, as you see in the title, how Allah He say, me Allah. You know, when we ask the Muslims who is the one who is speaking the Quran, they will say to us, Allah. Who is the one who is presenting himself in the Quran? They say Allah. And then a very simple question will come. If the one who is talking is Allah, how Allah He say me Allah? Isn't it? This is really weird. I am a Christian prince and I say, me Christian prince. Let us say you guys are waiting for me, and now I say, may Christian prince show up. But I am Christian prince. So how they say such a thing? I don't know who is calling me now. I mean, you guys don't call me. Don't call me. I mean, don't you see? I just started and you start calling me. Don't call me. I will block you. Especially Christians. Why you are calling me? We did not say anything yet. I mean, we did not even say hello yet. Hold your horses, please. Let me exit Skype. It's a mistake actually to have Skype open. My Skype is like a crazy machine. I answer one text, I get like 100 after 5 seconds. So when the Quran is made by Allah, and the one is talking is Allah, and the one is making decision is Allah, so how Allah He say me Allah? This is the question for today, and let us see how that can function. If we go in the Quran and we search for the word asa in Arabic, which means maybe, we will find tons of verses in the Quran using the word asa. Actually, it's a very popular verse. I mean, a word, asa. I will give you an example. Chapter 66, verse number 5. Allah speaking, saying, it may be. You see here, they say translation, it may happen. It doesn't say that actually. It says maybe that his Lord will divorce you. Who is the one who's talking here? It is Allah. And Allah saying, it may be Allah, He will divorce you. Or let us say, it may be Allah, if He divorce you, which means Muhammad, He will replace you and exchange you with better women. Now, here you notice that if Allah is God, and the Muslim, they say to us, Allah, He knew the future. Then how Allah He says, it's maybe if He divorce you. Don't you know if they're going to divorce him or not? What do you mean no screen? No screen? Cannot be true. On my side the screen is working. No, I don't know what happened. Hold on. Something not right. Interesting. All right, what about now? Is it working now? Yeah, you see my cam, but you cannot see me because simply there's no cam there. Anyway, so it may happen that your Lord, if He divorce you, He will give them and He replaced them with better wives. Now, if Allah He knew the future, He knew if He will divorce them or not anyway. So what do you mean if He divorce you? It may be. Why Allah don't confirm what He will do? Because simply this verse made by Muhammad, copied by Umar ibn al-Khattab. Umar al-Khattab, he said exactly the same sentence. He said, it may be that his Lord, if he divorce you, he will give you instead better wives. Muhammad, he liked what Umar al-Khattab he said. He took it and he put it in the Quran. How we can prove that? We can go right now and show you from Islamic reference. It may be. Umar ibn al-Khattab, he said that his Lord agreed with him. There's many hadith actually. Some agree with him in 3, some it says agreeing with him with 5, some agree with him 7, some agree with 10. I mean, you name it. Read really carefully. Omar said, I agreed with Allah in 3 things, or said, my Lord agreed with me in 3 things. I said, O Allah, apostle, would you took the station of Abraham a place for a prayer? Right away, Muhammad, he took exactly what the Umar he said, and he put it in the Quran. He claimed Allah, he told him that. I also said, O Allah, apostle, good and bad visiting your house, would you order the mother of the believers to cover themselves with the veil? So Allah, he sent the verses of hijab exactly as Umar he said. Umar he said something, Muhammad he take it, he claimed Allah said it, and then he said, I came to know that the Prophet had blamed some of his wives, so I entered upon them, and I said, you should either stop troubling the Prophet, or else Allah will give his apostle better wives than you. Then when I came to one of his wives, she said to me, Oh Umar, does Allah apostle haven't what you have you called advice his wives with? That you try to advise them? Thereupon Allah revealed, it may be if he divorce you all, his Lord will give him instead of you wives better than you. Actually, in different hadith it says, and the verse came the same as I said. The verses came down as I said. Here we go. Do you see it? So the verse came the same as I had said was revealed. Do you see it, guys? Here we notice right away that Muhammad is nothing but a false prophet. His friend, he says something, he like it, he take it and he make it Quran. Not only he take it word by word. The same as I had said. If you go in the beginning of the report of Omar saying, my Lord agreed with me in 3 things. Hold on. Allah agreed with Omar? Allah agreed with Omar. I mean, this is the most funny stupid thing ever I heard. You see, Allah did not agree with Muhammad. Allah agreed with Omar. Okay, who's Omar? How God he agree with Omar? Omar is not the prophet. Omar just a friend of the prophet. Omar he says something. Omar is the one who decide women, Muslim women, they should wear hijab. Allah agree with him. Umar is the one who decided that the Kaaba should be a prayer station for the Muslims. Allah agree with him. Umar is the one who said that if you don't behave the wives of Muhammad, Allah will divorce you. And he said it clearly, the same as we said before. May Allah, you see here, it says, may his Lord. If you change the translation, just change the translation, just to show you how they fabricate in the translation. This is Yusuf Ali here now. Okay. It may be, if he divorce you all, that Allah will give him in exchange better women than you. This is exactly what Umar said. And that confirmed that the Quran is nothing but false for two reasons. Here you notice that Umar, he said it may be because it's simply a wish made by him. Do you agree? It's clear, right? The hadith confirmed that. Even the hadith says, so the verses came as I said. Not only came as I had said. Exactly. So look at the thief Muhammad. Umar, he did give a warning to the wives of Muhammad. He said a sentence, Muhammad, he liked it, he took it, he make it Quran, but he forgot to exchange the words. So the word became exactly as Umar he said, and that make the Quran not only exposed to be false, but funny. Because what do you mean? You say it may be that was the wish of Umar. It cannot be the wish of God. God, he don't need to say it may be. He knew if you are going to divorce him or not. He knew if they are going to behave or not. The whole verse is not valid. There's no point of it. Do Allah knew that those women, they will behave later or not? Did this woman behave because of this verse? But Umar is the one who said this verse first. And if the women, they behave because of this verse, so what the point of saying it maybe he would divorce you? What about saying he will not divorce you because you will behave? So here we notice it may be that Allah will give him in exchange, exposing that this is nothing but a statement of different men who wish, and he is making a threat that if you don't behave, Allah will replace you with better women. Are we following? Now we go to different verses. The Quran is full of verses speaking about maybe. Maybe Allah will make between you and those who you used to be enemy, you know, some relationship. Maybe. It may be. I mean, who is talking? Allah talking. So how Allah is not sure what will happen? Because simply this verse, he don't know the future. He is a guy just making Quran. He do not know what will happen tomorrow, and he has given an opinion that maybe is going to be fixed between us. Maybe. Allah, he said, establish the worship from and some part of the night, so it may be that the Lord will raise thee to a praise state. Maybe. Why it's maybe? You see, if he is doing that, you don't say maybe. It's a must, because maybe it is, you know, it's you know, when we say maybe, what that means, we are not sure. When somebody says maybe, it's possible yes, it's possible not. So if he do what you are asking for, why it's going to be maybe? If Allah saying to Muhammad, do this and that, why still you are saying maybe? So what the point of saying to him, do this and that, if it's still maybe anyway? What happened here, that Muhammad always, he forget to switch when he fabricate Quran, and he don't speak. He should speak as Allah speaking, but he speak as it's him speaking. So he say it's maybe. This is Muhammad wish. It cannot be Allah talking. If you look at what Jesus he says, Jesus he is very sure from what he say. Not everyone says to me, Lord, Lord, will enter the kingdom of my Father, but the one who do his will. Not maybe. Right? I say to you, your sin is forgiven. Not maybe. I say to you, carry your bed and walk. Not maybe. God he say, and whatever he say is going to happen. Here we see that the God of Islam, because he is not sure, he focus in maybe, because what if I say something and it did not happen? So Muhammad he learned his lesson, because Muhammad before he said things and they never happened. So now he learned his lesson not to say for sure is going to happen. As an example, if you remember, Muhammad he said in the chapter of Al-Anfal, chapter 8:65 and chapter 8:66, he said to them that 20 of you can fight 200. Then the Muslims they went to war and they lost. When they came back, Muhammad he want to fix it. He learned his lesson, because he promised them that 20 can win against 200, which mean 1 to 10. As you see, 20 can win against 200, or 100 can win against 1,000. So 1 to 10. Right away the verse after it, Muhammad he fixed it. He learned his lesson that he was exaggerating with his lies. Now has Allah lightened your burden, for he knew that there is a weakness in you. Now, hold on, you do not know the weakness in them before here? What does that mean? Allah correcting himself? You know what I mean, guys? What does that mean? Allah is correcting himself? You know, the God of Israel, when he promised Israel victory, that's it, victory. Even the sun froze by its place, for God he made his command, which means time stop. If God is with me, who could be against me? What 20 and what 100? This is not about numbers. If God is on your side, here we are talking about a fight, supposedly one fighting and beside them there's God, and one they are fighting and beside them, you know, the false God. This is a fight about religion, not a fight between two countries over some gold and silver, supposedly. So if Allah is saying 100 can fight 1,000, then this is not about the burden of them, because you are the one who promised the victory. They would have victory. But because this is not from God, Muhammad he found that he is exaggerating with his lies. There's no way one person can fight 10. This is only we can see in you know, American movies, when a guy he fly and he beat everybody and his gun never get empty, and he shoot everybody, and if suddenly he get injured in the arm only, and then he jump in a car and there's a blonde girl next to him. Here we notice that because Muhammad is fabricating Quran and he is not sure what the outcome, he changed and he update his Quran base by base. Today is not the same as tomorrow. He tried things. It's like if somebody is trying to try things in the laboratory. It doesn't work, it doesn't function, we update it, we replace it. This is why we see in different verses in the Quran where it says In chapter 2 verse 106, nothing of our revelation do we abrogate or cause to be forgotten, but we bring in place one better or like for. Hold on. Muslims are used more to Yusuf Ali translation. Let us try it too. Here you will notice again how Muhammad, the false prophet, he is fabricating verses saying that Allah is saying that, but this is impossible. How many mistakes we notice in this verse, people? How many mistakes we notice here immediately? Let us see how many of you are thinking with me. Who noticed? Right away, there's immediate. I mean, this is the most stupid verse ever in the Quran. Actually, no, this is more stupid than this one, to be honest with you. The one that says you can eat in your home. Look with me. None of our revelation do we abrogate. First of all, why you abrogate revelation for the same prophet? I mean, we did not pass like 100 years or 300 years. I mean, you give me a verse yesterday and now you want to abrogate the verse. That a very clear example of a fake person, right? You see, abrogation, if if we can accept abrogation to be true, like, you know, a human being go forward and life change and etc. So there's changes, but this is the same guy, the same time. It's always all his messages was about 20 years. So what do you mean abrogation? We are not talking about like we have a during Noah and then during Moses and then during why we need abrogation and for the same prophet same time? That doesn't make sense. Same time, look at the abrogation. What is the abrogation in Islam? It says cause to be forgotten. Why Allah caused the verses to be forgotten? I mean, this is the most silly statement ever, because if Allah want to abrogate something, do he need to cause it to be forgotten? So what you like, you say to me in the morning you should drink milk, afternoon you make me forget it, and you abrogate it, says eat yogurt, and now I cannot remember drink milk no more. And isn't it this is against what the Muslim they say to us, that the Quran preserved in the heart? If Allah himself is causing you to forget the Quran. Same time, look at the excuse why he wants you to forget the Quran. Why? Let us see the wisdom. But we substitute something better. Hold on. I mean, how in the word God he says I'm going to give you Quran better than my Quran? What do you mean better? Allah will make Quran better than his Quran? Don't you find that very silly, Muslims? If Allah want to make Quran better than the Quran, what does that mean? Allah, he went to school and his English is better now? Like Christian Prince 15 years ago, his English was a lot more worse than now. Still, it's very ugly until now, but look like Allah is having the same thing. What do you mean you are going to give us better Quran? And to make it more silly or more stupid or similar, hold on, so you want me to forget the Quran to give me Quran which is similar? I mean, no comment. It's like, you know, somebody, he have a house and I come to your house and I say I'm going to burn your house because I'm going to give you a similar house. I mean, how silly, how stupid is that? You see, first he said better and then he said similar, because he's not sure. Maybe people will like it, maybe they will not like it, maybe it's better, maybe it's not. He's not sure from the quality of the verse he will give. So Muhammad here again is exposing himself as a false man, claiming that God is speaking. And why Muhammad he made this statement? Because simply is he is trying to tell you like, I'm giving you an excuse. The reason is, or the reason why I am forgetting Quran, because Allah caused me to forget the Quran. Muhammad, he cannot recite the verse twice the same time. Muhammad, he says something in the morning, he cannot recite the same thing twice again at night. And then Muhammad, he come with a new lie, saying that Allah he sent him the Quran in 7 letters. In what? 7 letters. Have you ever heard of a prophet doing bazaar, negotiating with his God? His God, he sent him one Quran. Muhammad, he says, hello, hello, hello. I ask from Allah for burden and forgiveness. My people are not capable of doing it. Like, hold on. Have you ever heard of a prophet? He is correcting his God. His God, he says, I send you the Quran in one dialect. One dialect, which means one way of recitation. You know, changing the word location. You know, this is why Muhammad, he cannot repeat the same verse twice. So Muhammad, he have to come with an excuse. Why? I'm not a false prophet. So why you cannot repeat the same verse twice? In the front of those people, you said it this way. In the front of the other people, you said different way. So why they are different? Muhammad, he have to come with an excuse. So look at the excuse. Jibreel, the pizza guy, which is nobody saw, Allah, he said to Muhammad, Allah has commanded you to recite to your people the Quran in one dialect. Upon this, he said, which means Muhammad, I ask Allah burden and forgiveness. My people are not capable of doing it. Okay, hold on. Have you ever heard of a human being saying to his God, this is not right, one Quran is not enough? And guess what? Muhammad was right. Allah, he agreed with him. The same he agreed with Umar before. So then Jibreel, he come in the second time and he said, Allah has commanded you to recite the Quran into dialect. Now Muhammad should be happy. No, not enough, because Muhammad, he made too much poo-poo. 2 dialect is not enough. Do you see how Muhammad, he fabricated the story? And then upon this, the Holy Prophet again said, I seek burden and forgiveness from Allah. My people would not be able to do so. So Allah is slow. He cannot understand that Muhammad trying to say to him, stop doing that. My people are very silly and they are fool. They cannot do that. So Jibreel, he went back and he came back for the 3rd time and he said to him, Allah has commanded you to recite the Quran to your people in 3 dialect. Upon this, Muhammad said, I seek burden and forgiveness from Allah. My people would not be able to do so. This is the 3rd time. So the story continue until it's 7th time, and then Muhammad, he said, thank you Allah, that's good. Have you ever heard of, I mean, what Moses did with God? How dare you even to say to God, if he is God and you are just a prophet? I mean, if a prophet, he obey God whatever he say, how Muhammad, he assumed that his God is a stupid and he need to be corrected, and this is not right. 1 Quran is not enough. 2 Quran is not enough. And the stupid Allah, he keeps sending the angel again and again, and then Muhammad at the end, he agree with the 7. Obviously, this is a pure lie, and Muhammad, he is not, you know, nothing but a scam. What 7 Quran? So how, if in here, guys, there is a very simple question. Muhammad, he is speaking about his people. His people is who? The Arab. The Arab. Okay, if we are the Arab who speak Arabic, we cannot understand the Quran and we cannot do it in 1 Quran. How a guy from Pakistan or Zakir Naik will understand the Quran? Brother Sitta, according to the Prophet, he said that Allah, he sent the Quran in 7 dialect. And the reason for that, because we cannot understand it. Brother Zakir Naik, do you understand the first dialect? Absolutely not. I don't speak Arabic. I never learned Arabic, but I can say few Arabic words. As an example, you are Zahil. So 7 dialect to make the Arab qualified to know the Quran, but yet a Pakistani guy today, and by the way, what is the 7 dialect? What is the 7 Quran? How come 7 Quran was required in the time of Muhammad? Now we do not need 7 Quran no more? The Muslims, they, those Muslims around the world, they knew 2 Arabic words. Assalamu alaikum, brother. You remember once I was in the Philippines, I was in the elevator speaking in the phone. I was speaking Arabic, and there's Abdul in the elevator. He heard me speaking Arabic, but when we went up, we lost connection, so I hang up, and then he said Assalamu alaikum, because he thought I am a Muslim, because I'm speaking Arabic, right? So I said, Alaikum assalam, Abdul. He said, MashaAllah, you know my name. His eyes open like a frog. MashaAllah, you know my name. I was saying to myself, look at this fool. He think I know his name. He did not know I called him all Abdul. So, MashaAllah, you know my name. I said, no, I do not know your name. But aren't you Abdul anyway? He said, yes, my name is Abdul. That's why I'm surprised you know my name. Anyway, so here you notice the stupidity of a cult leader, founder, how he fabricate lies. I mean, here there is a disrespect to God. If God is almighty, if God is all-knowing, does God, he keeps saying it, maybe, does God, he agree with Umar ibn al-Khattab in 3 major things in Islam? Actually, in some hadith it says 10. The hijab is from Umar. The Kaaba as a prayer station is from Umar. And the divorce of the wives of Muhammad is from Umar. And then we find Muhammad filling the Quran with words where it says, maybe, it may Allah forgive you. So always put into your consideration the logic which the Muslims they use with us. The Muslim, they say to you, how Jesus can be God, but yet you do not know the judgment day. But if you go and read the verses carefully, you will see that Jesus did not say that he did not know. But it's about the nature of the judgment day, how Christians, how the world will be judged in judgment day. You see, Christianity is not based on a predestination, which means the Messiah, he said, the faster we corrupt this earth, the faster judgment day will come. It's not a preset. It is in our hand. And it's not for a man to know. For he will come the same as a thief, he will come in the middle of the night. So why he want to tell you? And as we said, is going to be in your hand. But here we notice that Allah, in every statement, he do not know what he is saying, and he is not sure of what he is saying, including how many Quran to send down. And it was Muhammad, who is a human being, he is the one who decides for Allah that 7 Quran is okay. But yet Allah was very naive. He wanted to send only 1 Quran. Actually, if you want to go from the first verses in the Quran, the first chapter in the Quran, let us take a look. If Allah is the one is talking, how Allah is saying in the name of Allah? You know, anyone wanna work in translation, please text me in Skype and we will talk there. All right, text me in Skype. Thank you. In the name of Allah, the beneficent, the merciful. Either we say that here this is a prayer, and is not Allah saying that. Allah, he should say, start this chapter here, should say, pray like this, pray like that. All right, but do you see anywhere it says pray like that? I don't see it. To make this verse or this chapter accurate, pray like this. The same as Jesus, he said when they asked him how to pray, he said pray like this, our Father out of heaven. But here we don't say pray like this. Suddenly we see a guy saying that Allah said to him in the name of Allah. And then praise be to Allah. Allah saying in the name of Allah, praise be to Allah. And already you said the praise be to Allah, so why you are repeating that again? And already you said the most beneficent, the most merciful, why you are repeating that again? God don't speak as a foolish man who repeat the same words twice, 3 times. You just said that. And then Allah, he says Alhamdulillah. By the way, Alhamdulillah is not really praise for Allah. It says thanks to Allah. Allah saying thanks to Allah. And then Allah, he says, show us the straight way. Obviously this is a prayer made by Muhammad, but always he forget to switch to the third person. He forgot to add introduction, that Allah, he said to him, let us say pray like that, otherwise doesn't make sense. The same as the verses you remember about eating in your home. Which chapter, who remember? Which chapter in the Quran it says eat in your home? Anyone remember? What chapter, what verse it says you can eat in your home? 24:61. This verse is nothing but a silly man, his name is Muhammad, trying to make to speak wisdom, and when he speak wisdom he got nothing but diarrhea. Look at this madness. No blame is there upon the blind, nor any blame upon the lame, nor any blame upon the sick, nor on yourself if you eat in your houses. I mean, this Allah, he squeezed his bum like 100 times before he come with this. I wonder how long Allah he was thinking about making this verse. So no blame if you are a blind man to eat in your house. I mean, are you sure? So where the blind man usually used to eat before Islam? Like the blind man, he used to feel guilty when he eat in his house. It was a sin before Islam. If you are sick, no blame upon you if you eat in your house. Where the sick they eat. And then to make it more poo-poo, no blame if you are a lame, if you are a person who don't walk right, you know, you have problem with your feet or your legs, or you are disabled, no blame if you eat in your house. What's wrong with you? I mean, what do you mean no blame to eat in your house? And then the stupidity continues, says, or in the houses of your father. Well, thank you very much. I thought I cannot eat in the house of my father. If I cannot, I mean, I need God to tell me I can eat in my house and I can eat in the house of my father. I need God to tell me I can eat the house of my mother, because before Islam nobody know that.
I need God to tell me, or the house of your brothers, or the house of your sisters. And to make it more stupid, or the houses of your brother father, or the houses of your brother sisters, or the houses of your mother brothers. Actually, I mean, we need more details. I'm like, come on, Allah, He will not leave any conditions. So the brother, your brother is okay, your mother is okay, your father is okay, your father brother is okay, your mother brother is okay. I mean, what is that? Are we going to keep going and like, oh, your cousin is okay? And then, and the houses of your mother sister, if, or from any house you have the whole keys of it. Okay, so if somebody is a waiter, or a person, he work in a hotel and he have the key for the hotel, he can eat the food in the refrigerator. Or if somebody, a friend, he gave a key to his house to a friend, he still can have, he can don't post your link, your email, my friend, in a chat. Don't do that. That's not a good thing. Nobody here should post his email. Don't do that, please. There's a lot of bad people now. They will text you, they will email you, and they will say to you, I'm a Christian Prince. Don't be smart. Or from the house of a friend. And then Allah, He make the biggest poo-poo. And no sin shall it be for you, whether you eat together or apart. I was feeling so guilty for eating alone all those years, and I was saying to myself, am I doing sin now? Am I doing sin? Or eating together or apart? I mean, we need it truly. We need God to tell us, it's no sin to eat alone. So, as you see, this cannot be from God. This is the most silly, stupid. What is that? And then the verse after that, like you have to ask the prophet for a permission. I mean, the verse before it, and the verse before it, and the verse before it. I mean, it's a connection of a silly, stupid rules, and they mean nothing. Yet, but this is your God. So when somebody he come to me and he says, I have God and his name is Allah, well, at least you bring me a God, he can be considered like, I mean, a person who have little intelligence. What I see in the Quran, like not only the earth is flat and the sun set in murky water and the baby coming from the backbone, their sperm, and the women, she have a sperm coming from their ribs, and he found where the sun set, and he found the place where the sun rise, and I mean all the crazy stupid stories. In the top of that, even the structures of the Quran is silly and stupid. So always we need to be careful. Always we need to be careful. Otherwise, anyone can fool us and he can claim that he is a prophet of God. By the way, I want to tell you a prophecy. I feel sometimes like a prophet, but I'm shy to tell you, okay, let me make some prophecy. Tomorrow there is someone will have accident in the highway in Indonesia, and somebody will have accident in America, and the brother, somebody is going to eat rice in China. And to make it more crazy, I say to you a secret nobody have. There's millions of women, they will have their period next month. Now for sure, There's no way I know that unless I'm a prophet. Like if you ask Muhammad or any Abdul, what is the proof that Muhammad is a prophet? What he will say to you? I mean, how you call somebody a prophet? What's the prophecy? What is the prophecy? What is the prophecy of Muhammad in the Quran will make him a prophet? Who is a Muslim when you tell me a prophecy? Who is a Muslim? He can tell me a prophecy Muhammad he have. I will open my Skype, but please only Muslims can call me. Don't call me if you are not a Muslim. We want to give a chance only for Abdul. Anyone is not Abdul, I will block you, please. All right. If you are Abdul and you like to call me right now, my Skype is open. I will give you just 15 minutes for Abdul to call. Otherwise, after that, we will not take calls. Do we have any Abdul? Mayday, Mayday. What is the prophecy we can find in the Quran where make the Muslims call Muhammad a prophet? I mean, why you call him a prophet? I said Muslims call me. I got a call from a Christian. Hello?
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, my friend, I hear you.
Can you hear me good?
I do hear you good.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. I don't want to talk about religion. I want to talk about politics.
No. Don't change my topic, please. Don't change my topic. Hello?
Okay, let's talk about.
No, my friend, I have to block you now. Let us see if we have any Muslim. Until now, I don't see any Muslim really trying to call. If you are a Muslim, call me. If you are not, don't call me. Otherwise, I will block you. The person who just called me now, he is not a Muslim. I blocked him. What is the prophecy? Make your prophet called a prophet. Any Muslim can provide us with one. Any Muslim, he can provide us with one prophecy, just one, any one of your choice we can find in the Quran. Anyone? Hello?
Hello.
Yes, are you a Muslim?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What do you want to say to us? Do you know any prophecy make Muhammad a prophet?
First, I would like to come back to the two verses you quoted about maybe the maybes.
Okay.
So,
which one?
You said Allah saying maybe.
There's tons of verses in the Quran says Allah. He says maybe.
Yeah, any maybe.
Okay, so why Allah he say maybe?
Allah is telling you He got the decision.
Okay.
If you do this, maybe I will forgive you. If you do that, maybe I will. That's my decision. Now, do you know what the difference between maybe and perhaps?
Okay, what the difference between maybe and perhaps?
It's the same, right?
I don't know. You tell me. My English is not good. So tell me what the difference between maybe and perhaps. Is there a difference?
No, no difference.
Okay. But you are saying so like Allah he gave you a freedom of choice?
I'm telling you, Allah is saying maybe Himself got a choice.
Who have a choice? You or him?
Allah.
Allah.
Maybe I will forgive you.
Okay, so Allah.
Maybe I will
Okay,
give
okay,
him better
but
wife.
that's mean Allah is not sure. He have a choice. This is what we are saying. We are saying how Allah He's saying maybe if He knew the future. Why He's saying maybe? Why He say if you pray and repent, I forgive you? Why He say maybe?
If you say to your son,
Hmm.
go wash my car, maybe I will take you to the movie.
Okay, so what does that mean?
It's
Maybe
not
it's
choice.
maybe I will not take you too.
Yes.
So what you are saying to him, if you wash my car, and then you promise him something, and that something is not exists, it means he's lying to us. What do you mean maybe?
Saying
So you are saying to me that Allah He says to you, if you believe in me, maybe you will go to heaven? Not sure?
yes.
Okay, so Islam is not a sure religion. So maybe. So you are a believer in maybe. You are not believer in God, because maybe. So if I convert to Islam now, based on what you said, if I convert to Islam right now, maybe I will go to heaven, but not sure. And if I believe in Allah and pray to Allah and do a Ramadan and do jihad and etc., still maybe I will go to heaven. So what this religion is about?
All I'm telling you is Allah is making the ultimate decision. It's on him.
Yeah, I know, but He is the one. Did He make an ultimate decision? Isn't it in the Quran He said that those who do this and this, they will go to heaven? So what do you mean maybe? Because Allah He made a promise in different verses. He says that those who pray and those who do good deeds, they will go to heaven, and they have no worry. So how in one verse He says there's no baby and for sure you are going to go to heaven, and you know, and different verse says maybe you will go to heaven, but it's the same thing. Read with me. But give a glad tidings of those who believe and work righteousness, that their portion of is garden beneath which river He promised them heaven. Here there's no maybe.
All this with the will of Allah.
No, hold on. The will of Allah, you are the one who said to me that Allah, the will of Allah is maybe, but this verse is here, it says there's no maybe, He is sure. Read. But if you cannot, and if you are surety, you cannot, then fear the fire of those if you will. So Allah is saying if you will not do what I'm asking you for, you will go to hell guaranteed. Or there was no maybe. So why when He want, He says maybe for the same thing. If you pray, maybe you will go to heaven. If you believe in me, maybe you will go to heaven. If you do what I say to you, maybe you go to heaven. And here He says if you do that, you go guaranteed to heaven, and if you don't do that, you will go to hell guaranteed. So this is a contradiction.
I just sent you a link. All the maybes in your Bible. Can you put it on the screen, please?
All right. And the maybe in my Bible will help you in your maybe.
I'm just putting it out there.
Okay, who is the one? Who is the one saying maybe in my Bible?
Your God is saying it. Your prophets is saying it.
Okay, no, read for me. Choose for me a verse. Choose for me a verse from the Bible. Go ahead.
Put it in the there.
Here we go. It's here.
Put a link.
Okay, it's here.
Okay.
Where is God saying maybe you will go to heaven? Show me.
I don't see nothing yet.
It's in the screen.
I don't see it yet. It's not.
No problem. You have the page in the front of you there. Isn't you who sent me the link? You do not need to see my page. So tell me what the verse where Allah, where God, the same, He did the same as your Allah. He is saying maybe you will go to heaven. Maybe I will forgive you. Where?
All right. Let me show you.
Okay.
It's not a big deal. You see all them perhaps.
So what? Maybe. I mean, okay. You see the Bible. You see, you don't. Let us be smart, my friend. I'm trying to speak to you in respect. The Bible written by a prophet of God, and they are inspired by God. So what we will see there, we will see God sometimes is talking, sometimes the prophet is them talking. Now show me where God is saying maybe. You said to me, so what you did, you go into the Bible, you put the word maybe or perhaps in the Bible, and you come with many verses, but you forgot that the Bible is speaking about people talking too. So where God He is not sure, where God is not sure, show me the verse where it says God is not sure.
Yeah, I said, and then what you did?
I'm asking you, are you going to answer, or you are going to just try to divert my topic?
No, you don't want talking about the subject. So
no, I'm talking about the subject here. Those are verses where it says maybe. This is where God said maybe. You search in the subject. You said perhaps, but where God He says maybe.
Genesis 27:12. My father perhaps will feel me.
Okay, this is a prayer. My father perhaps.
That's Jesus. That's Jesus.
My friend, my
talking.
friend, my friend, my friend, my friend. Okay, hold on. In Genesis what?
27:12.
Okay, Genesis 27:12. This is Jesus talking.
Yes.
Okay, read carefully and let us
That's
see how
God.
let us see how
Your
Jesus is talking. Let us laugh together. Where it says that Jesus is talking.
Who's talking?
You tell me.
Your
You tell me who is
your God
talking
is
there.
talking,
Who
right?
is no? You tell me. I want to see how smart you are. Who is the one is talking there? Who is the one saying, "Perhaps my father"? Who is the one? Who is the one is talking? You
I
are the one
said,
who made the
Jesus,
claim.
your God.
No, you are the one who made the claim. Prove it.
Listen to me.
Abdul, you
And
said
the
this is Genesis. You
the
said
Bible from-
you said the one
and the
who's
Bible
talking there is
Jesus.
Jesus. Hold on, hold on. You are everybody is hearing you. You said the one is talking there is Jesus. Are you sure?
I said, and the Bible from Jesus.
You see, I don't like city talk. Why you are lying? Why you are saying the one is talking there is Jesus?
27:12.
Okay, where it says that the one is talking there is Jesus. I'm asking you.
Put it on the board and let us see it.
My friend, it's in the front of us in the screen. Where in there? Here we go. Where in there it says the one is talking there is Jesus.
It's not here. I see parallel verses, New American. Yes, perhaps.
Okay.
Perhaps my father.
Who is the one is
Who's the
talking? Read verse number 1, verse number 2, verse number 3, verse number 4, and everybody will laugh at you. Why you are lying?
Lying about what?
You said the one is talking there is Jesus.
Yes.
Show me where the don't make me hang up on you. I don't like city talk. Where it says the one is talking there is Jesus. Please don't make me lose my patience with you. I'm speaking to you as a man. Be as a man. So where there it says that the one is talking there is Jesus. The whole chapter there is about Jacob and Isaac, and you are nothing but a deceiver.
The chapter is about talking to God.
The chapter
right?
talking about Jacob and Isaac, and the one is talking there. People are talking. Those are people. They are human. Why you are lying?
Okay.
Why you are lying? Why you are lying? Why you say the one there is no? Listen. You are a liar.
Exodus 32.
You are no. Don't change. Why you are jumping now? Why you are jumping? So the first one did not work. We jump to the second one. So now you admit first that you are a liar. Admit that you are a liar. This chapter about Jacob and Isaac. Why you are lying? Abdul, you are a liar like your prophet, and we got you busted. Yes, if Moses, if Moses he said, you see, you just say everybody is laughing at you. If Moses he said that Moses is said, how you say to us that the Lord he said, but when he is not saying, and you are the one who chose to me. Shut up. Don't call me again. I have no time for kids. You are a coward like your prophet, and we got you busted. We got you busted. Abdul, you are a coward like your prophet. However, hold on. We answer you about the Bible. Now let us go to the Quran. Are you trying to run away?
No.
Okay, let us go to maybe. You are the one who said to me, Allah he have a decision. You are the one who said to me, you are the one who said Allah have a decision, right? And in one verse he confirmed that you are going to go to heaven. The other verse he says maybe. How you explain to me? Stop jumping like a monkey, trying to change the topic, and we got you busted. Your God Allah he said. Your God Allah he decide. Hold on, Abdul. Allah he decide in his book. Shut up. We can go anywhere you want. Let us finish the topic. You coward. The Lord
will come meet me.
Just you know. I mean, look how coward they are. Prophet of God speaking. Isaac and Jacob is talking. He make it God. He is not sure. What a coward liar you are. The whole point is how we can avoid the disaster in front of us. Jesus is talking in Genesis 27. You are a coward liar like your prophet. Yes. You made me fart. This guy, he wanna play for me, Quran. You know, look what they do. They go and search in the search engine in Google, and okay, it says maybe. I want to show you, it says brother, it says maybe. So we type the word maybe, or we type the word perhaps, and then we come to a conclusion. Look how many times the word perhaps. Stupid, silly. The Quran is the word of Allah, word by word. The one is talking is Allah, especially when it says that Allah is talking, like some verses it says, like Musa says to his people in the Quran. So we will let that go. I'm not counting that. But when Allah he says maybe, then you need to explain to me. And then you say to me, because Allah he have the decision. Well, Allah he made the decision, as you see. The hadith in the front of us says that Allah, before he created you, he decided for you what you will do. As an example, the sin of Adam, was it maybe, or it was a decision Allah he made 40 years before Adam was created? Muhammad he says that it was not a maybe. Read carefully. Muhammad saying that Allah he decided the sin of Adam 40 years before his creation. So now here you ask yourself, is the forgiveness for Adam was maybe? And why he will forgive him if he is the one who made him sin? The Muslim, they believe in the destiny. And as you see the conversation in front of us, Muhammad saying that Adam and Moses they have a debate, and Moses he blamed Adam for the sin he did, and he said to him, because of you we are out of heaven. Adam answered back and he said, do you blame me for a sin which Allah he ordained for me 40 years before my creation? So let us say here, there's a verse in the Quran, it says that Adam he asked Allah forgiveness. Adam he asked Allah forgiveness. Why? If Allah is the one who ordained a sin which he should do, why even Adam need to ask Allah for forgiveness? Read carefully. Do you blame me for doing the deeds which Allah had decreed that I should do 40 years before he created me? I should do. Do you see the word said I should do? So you can go right now to a Bible website and search for maybe, and everybody will laugh at you. Maybe Allah will forgive Adam, or Allah should not forgive Adam because Adam commit no sin. That's stupid. Actually, it is Allah who is guilty, not Adam. Do you blame me? So blame who? Blame Allah. This is what the hadith is saying. Why you blame me? Blame Allah. So are you going to answer Abdul, or you want to play the game of maybe?
You're gonna finish the maybe. Pull, look, 14, Jesus is saying maybe. Look, 14,
okay. We will go anywhere. That is one by one. So how Allah, why we cannot blame Allah? Why we?
Said
okay,
Jesus is not saying maybe. Jesus saying maybe.
So what Jesus said? Read for us. Luke what? Luke what?
14:12.
Okay, read for us.
No, you put it.
No,
out
you
there.
read it for us. Read it for us. When you say something, when I say something, I show it to you in the screen, and everybody will laugh at you. And now you read it for us.
Let's go ahead and pull us to Luke, please. 14:12.
Okay, read it for us.
Please.
Go ahead.
Hold on. Give me a second. This is Jesus talking now. Okay.
Okay.
Jesus also said to the man who had invited him, I'm quoting Jesus, when you give a dinner or a supper, do not invite your friend or your brothers or your relatives or wealthy neighbors. You're talking about now who can eat in your house. Maybe they also will invite you in return. And so you are.
So what is the problem there, Abdul?
You said Jesus. Don't Jesus know the future?
No, he's talking.
Why
You see, you are being silly here. You are seeing he is giving an example that if you do that to them, no. You see, no. You see, you are being stupid here, because at the end of the day, I might invite you, and yet you will not invite me because you are cheap. So you are being stupid, silly. If there's many people, they invite people many times, and yet the other ones he will not invite them. So you are being very silly and very stupid. The maybe we are talking about in the Quran about forgiveness. Maybe he will forgive you, not maybe he will invite you. It's a guy, it's two guys here talking. Listen, Abdul, you are a liar, stupid. Here we are talking about if you invite them, maybe they will invite you because it's a freedom of choice. But there it's God speaking, maybe I will forgive you. Why he's maybe? He's not sure. It's not other guy who is invited and maybe he will invite me back. Here we are talking about God who is saying maybe he will divorce you. Maybe he will forgive you. Allah is not sure he will forgive you or not.
And Jesus showed that he's gonna invite you or not.
Abdul, he is saying to him, everybody is laughing at you. If you invite people, maybe they will invite you in return, which means do good to them, so they might do return back to you. This is what it says. It's not about I forgive your sin. When Jesus said your sin is forgiven, did he say maybe your sin forgiven? Or your sin is forgiven? So look what you are comparing. You are comparing yourself because you are a silly person who are trying to escape the reality that your God is a scam. He is not sure if he is going to forgive. We are talking about God who is not sure he can forgive you or not. He promised you heaven, but in the same time he is not sure if you go to heaven or not. This is what we are talking about. And you are talking about Jesus saying to him, if you invite somebody, so maybe he might invite you back. How silly, how stupid you are. Apologize for being stupid, please.
You called
apologize for being stupid. You are certified stupid now. Everybody is laughing at you. So you went and you searched and you came back with this. Now let us go back. No, he did not say. No, he did not say maybe. The maybe we are talking about here. Maybe here, my friend. Listen. In
your Bible that you don't know.
None of them is what we are talking about. None of them. I can find the word maybe all over. So what? But this is not what we are talking. We are talking about God forgiveness. God, he is not sure he will forgive you.
Oh, what God forgiveness?
The Quran says Asa. When we say hold on, Abdul. Okay, Abdul. When you say to me hold on. Don't jump. Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. Chapter 4. Stop shouting, coward. Answer me. Allah here when he he's talking about what?
You put Surah 66
answer
verse
me
5.
Answer me.
Put it back out there.
Answer me.
Put it back out there.
Which one?
5.
What?
The verse you were talking about.
Which one?
The first verse when you first started, you put Surah 66 verse number 5.
Okay.
Put it out
and go ahead.
Yeah, where is it at?
Mm-hmm.
Let me see it.
Go ahead. Here we go.
I didn't see it yet.
Okay.
I see 99.
You promise me first you will not change it. You will not run away from that verse you choose. You choose it, right?
No, I'm not.
In the front of everybody. Everybody will see how coward you are, and you will change the topic after 2 seconds. You choose this verse. Let us finish it. Go ahead. Tell me what you want to say.
I did.
Okay.
Yes. It may be if he divorce you, that Allah will give him in exchange consort as a wife.
Okay.
So you are telling me, Jesus, if you give, maybe they will give you back. Allah talking here about Muhammad's wife. This is not about going to Jannah.
Who is the one who will do the second maybe action? Who is the one who will do the action? Allah, right? Who is the one who will do the action? Okay, so you look, let me show you how silly you are. The verse you gave me about Jesus, it says that the other guy, he maybe do that, right? Which means if you do good, maybe they will do good back to you. But here it's Allah, he is saying maybe he will do that. Maybe he, not the other guy, not someone in the street. So you are being silly, you are being stupid. And let me ask you a question here. Hold on. When Allah, he says maybe if he divorce you, do Allah knew that if he is going to divorce them or not?
That means the same way the Jesus didn't know.
No. This is
Allah is telling you.
Hold on. No. Jesus is speaking to everybody. Jesus is speaking to everybody. No, Jesus is speaking to everybody. So if you when you pray as a Christian, you say, "Our Father, forgive us." So why? Because we forgive to others. So ask for forgiveness.
In the Bible,
Abdul, you are a you are a liar. Same time you promised me not to change the topic, right? Isn't it this verse?
Yes.
Isn't it this verse made by Umar ibn Khattab?
This verse, you're lying.
This verse is made by Umar ibn Khattab. Is it or not?
Okay, go up.
No, I'm asking you. No, I'm asking you. Answer the question. Is this verse made by Umar ibn Khattab?
I said this verse is about.
Is this verse
what it was about?
Answer. Is this verse made by Umar ibn Khattab?
No.
Why no?
Let me tell you why.
Why no?
Okay. Go to verse number 4. Before that verse, go up. Number 3, go up. Go up a little bit.
I want you to read with me. No, hold on. I want you to read with me. You said no. Why you are lying? All the Muslims agree.
Go up.
All
go up.
All Muslims agree. Hey, we are going up. We are going up. Why you don't want to read? Why you don't want to read? Abdul, let us read together. Is that your prophet? Hold on. Is that Umar ibn Khattab saying that he is the one who made the verse? Are you accusing your prophet to be a liar?
Okay, let me tell you guys what this verse is about.
No. But before you tell me, read. Does it say that Umar ibn Khattab? Does it say that Allah agreed? Does it say that Allah agreed with me? Does it say that Allah agreed with me? Does it say that Allah? Does it say that coward? You will not read, right? You will not. Coward, son of Muta. You will not read. It's in the front of us. It says that Allah, He agreed with me in 3 things, and one of them is this verse. We ask Him who is the one who made this verse, and this is why He is not sure. This is why He is not sure, and He is saying maybe, because this is what Umar ibn Khattab, he said maybe his Lord was going. Even it says his Lord. Look, maybe his Lord. It doesn't say even maybe Allah. It says maybe his Lord. Why he is not sure about maybe his Lord? Asa Rabbuhu, maybe his Lord. Who is talking? If Allah is the one is talking, how he say maybe his Lord? Who is his Lord? If I am the Lord, why I say maybe his Lord? So it may be if he divorce you, that his Lord, not Allah, this is a false translation, that his Lord will give him a better woman and exchange you. And that's exactly what Umar al-Khattab he said. Are you there, Muhammad? Hello? Okay, you call me the one I talk. So is it true that Umar is the one who made this verse? Yes or no?
Listen to me, man.
Listen to me, man. Is it true that Umar he is telling the truth here? I'm asking you, is it true that Umar is the one who said, is it shut up. I want an answer. The verse hadith in front of us, this is sahih. Is it sahih that Umar he said that it's maybe your Lord would divorce you? Am I lying?
I am telling you that to pull the verse before that, verse number 3.
Before we go to that verse, we are talking about this verse. Hold on. Is this verse according to Umar? Is Umar lying? He said, my Lord agree with me. My Allah, he agree with me. Do you agree with Umar?
The Christian Prince, you are hiding the truth to your people.
Abdul, answer. Is it true that the one who said it's maybe your Lord will divorce you? Is it true that Umar is the one who said? Read carefully with me. Read carefully with me. Read carefully. You are a liar. I have the reference in front of me. You coward. What do you mean I'm liar? Umar ibn Khattab, he said, you are a potato, you don't dare to read. When Umar he said, why you don't want to read it? Did Umar, okay, answer me when we go to the verse before it. When Umar he said, Allah agree with me, and he is the one who said to them, Asa Rabbuhu an talaqahunna. Did he lie, Umar, when he said that Allah he is copying me?
I said, let me read it for you, right?
No, I'm asking you the hadith. Is it true? If when Omar he said that Allah he agree with me and he copied the verse as I said, is it true?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
The prophet has trusted some of his wife with a certain.
This is another question. I'm not asking about. I'm not asking about the prophet now. I'm not asking about. Don't change the topic, Abdul. Don't change the topic. This is not. This is not. This is not the question, Potato. This is not the question. This is not the question. The hadith in front of us, Sahih al-Bukhari, it says, so the verse, shut up. So the verse, the same as I had said, the verse came, the same. Shut up and read. Shut up and read. So you are trying to avoid that Umar al-Khattab said that Allah is in the verse as I said. Is that what you are trying to do?
I am going by the Quran.
No problem. So what do you mean going by the Quran? Hold on. Everybody is laughing. So you don't want to read this verse, the hadith. Why? Why you don't want to read it?
Because I gotta read the Quran first.
No problem. No, you are going to different verse. You are going to different verse. This verse have nothing to do. Hold on. The verse it says, so the verse this came the same as I had said. Explain to us, everybody is listening, I will give you the time. Why Allah copy word by word from Umar? It may be your Lord, if he the prophet, he divorced you. It may be. Guys, read.
Let me read what Allah has copied from Omar. Let me read that.
Okay, go read.
In the Quran.
The prophet made. No, read. No, here the hadith. Read the hadith. Read the hadith. Everybody, don't make me block you. Honestly, I'm losing my voice. Don't make me.
I know you block me because I called you lying.
You are a liar. I cut you liar. Here we go. This is the source of the verse. Shut up, son of Mut'a. You are a coward, and don't call me again. You coward. You will not read. Coward. Because here we have the secret. The maybe here is not a baby of God, it's a maybe of Umar al-Khattab, and this is why you coward, you don't want to read it. Coward. Hello. If you call me one more time, you do not talk, I will block you. Are you there? One more time, you call me again, you don't talk, I will block you. You see, guys, how they lie? Go to the verse before it, go to the verse, it doesn't matter. We have a clear proof. This is authentic, this is Sahih al-Bukhari. It says that I say to them, who is saying? Omar. I say to them, it may be. So you stupid idiot, you are saying to me here maybe is the same as Jesus maybe, but obviously you are a liar, because Jesus saying to them, if you do good, so maybe people would do good to you, because it's not a must. For there's some people, they are evil, you do good to them, they do evil back to you. This is not about Jesus, something he will do, he is not sure if he's going to forgive them or not. Coward, stupid. In the front of us here, we have a clear proof that Omar saying it may be. It's Omar saying that. And he is confirming that, so the verse came the same as I had said. Exactly. And this is why we see it may be. It may be his Lord. You see, if Allah is talking, if he is God, he will not say it may be his Lord. But the one is talking is Omar. And now everybody is laughing at you, you coward, trying to refuse to read it. This is why you don't want to see. And he is the one who said, let us read that verse. And here we need to ask ourselves, why Allah did not send the verse before Omar he said the verse? How God can be inspired by a man, his name is Omar, not even by the prophet. The whole story is very simple. Omar he said that to Muhammad. Muhammad he liked what Omar said, he put it in the Quran, and he did that many times, and this hadith confirmed that. And by the way, this is a very authentic, correct hadith. Some hadith even they say he agreed with him in 5 things. Some they say 6, some they say 7. Yes.
Yeah, can you hear me?
I do. Go ahead.
Yeah, so Allah revealed the verse according to situation. So Umar radiallahu anhu, he wanted us something to take place, and then Allah revealed accordingly. So what happened was what Allah willed. It was basically, how can I say now? It's like what Umar radiallahu anhu wanted. It was like united on that.
I don't understand anything. Anyone understand anything? Try to explain better, please. Why Allah is copying Umar? Umar is the one who said that to the wives of Muhammad. So why Allah he copy exactly what Umar said, and even using the word maybe? Umar, he have the right to say maybe because he's not sure. Maybe it's a wish. I pray to God to do something, right? But Allah he copy the word of Umar. He made a mistake because he copied it first of all, and this is proof that the Quran cannot be from God because you are copying a man. How you Muslim, you say to us, make a Quran like this if you can, and then we find that Allah himself is copying the Quran from a man. His name is Umar.
But I want to go back to the prophecy you were talking about.
I'm talking about this. No, we want to focus on this a little bit, my friend, because your brother before you, he tried to run away to escape it. This is the disaster. If nobody can make Quran like the Quran of Allah, how Allah he copy exactly as Umar said and make it Quran, but nobody can make Quran like Quran of Allah?
Yeah, it's a good question. I don't have the answer to that one.
Okay, well, I respect your honesty, and then we let us move then. Now the second question will be, as long Umar he said it may be your Lord, he will divorce you. Shouldn't Allah, even if he liked the idea of Umar and what Umar he said, change the words and say I divorce you? What it mean? It's your Lord. Who is the one who's talking? And why he's saying it's maybe?
Can I read it? I haven't read it properly.
Go ahead. What do you want to read? The hadith? You want to read the hadith, or you want to read the verse?
The hadith first, and then
okay.
If you can zoom out a bit.
Okay. You want to read from the beginning to the end, or what do you want?
Yeah, beginning.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, have you zoomed out?
Read so I can move down, because the hadith is so long to have it in one shot.
It says, my Lord agreed with me in three things. I said, O Messenger of Allah, I wish we took the station of Ibrahim Islam as our praying place for some of the prayers. So came the divine revelation. I take you, the station of Ibrahim, as a place of prayer for some of the prayers. So yeah, I understand that.
Okay, and then the second one about the hijab.
And as regards the wailing of the woman, I can't see that.
Okay, and then last one. The Prophet he have fights with his wives, and then Umar he came and he spoke to the wives, and Muhammad he heard what he said, and Allah he sent the verse as Umar is saying. How in the world can be? I mean, how clear it is that the one is saying maybe it is Umar, and Muhammad he copy it, and that this is why I make it look funny, because God he knew if he would divorce them or not. God he knew what will happen to them.
Once the wives of the Prophet made a united front against the Prophet, and I said to them, it may be if he, the Prophet, divorced you all, that his Lord Allah will give him instead of you a wife better than you. So this verse, the same as I had said, was revealed.
Exactly, word by word.
But I mean, the same as I had said, it doesn't bracket.
No. It says there. It may be. It says here, my friend. Do you speak Arabic?
I understand a little bit. If you can go to the Arabic.
But even the English is clear. I mean, it says clearly that the same as I say, the same as I said. It's not like it's, and even it says it may be if he the Prophet divorce you. If we go to the verse on the Quran, it says exactly the same. Read it. It may be if he divorce you, his Lord. You see, this is a translation. It says that Allah. It doesn't say in Arabic Allah. It says his Lord. Exactly the same. So maybe his Lord. It's exactly as he said, and this is explained why the word it may be is there, because this is not what it was not the statement of Allah, it was the statement of a man. His name is Umar al-Khattab.
But I mean, the full verse is obviously not from Umar radiallahu anhu. The full verse is like it's only that part. You can say just that starting part. I mean, that's
my friend. The whole verse is very small. The translation make it big, but as you see in Arabic, it's so small. So Umar he says that Allah he agree with me. The verse came as I said. He didn't say part of it. The verse came as I said, as you see. So And what they exchange you? I mean, how in the world can that this is not even disrespect. The Arab, they used to exchange women. Exchange is not divorcing them. You see here in Arabic it says divorce them. This is a false translation. In Arabic it says yubaddiluhu, which means he is going to exchange women. Okay, how you can exchange them? It says in Arabic divorce, but here it says, actually it says here in translation, exchange. Exchange is something the Arab they used to do. Exchange,
change them.
exchange mean what? Exchange, I take your wife, you take my wife. That's what the Arab they used to do. So they exchange women. So you go to your neighbor, he says, are you bored with your wife? You don't like her? Okay, you know what about you take my wife, I take your wife. This is exchange. This is what yubaddiluhu. This is what the Arab they used to practice. So what kind of God he says to him? If you know, to the women, if you don't repent, okay, and it may be his Lord will divorce you. And yet the one is talking is Allah. First of all, Allah, he knew if they would repent or not. Secondly, Allah, he knew if he's going to divorce them or not. Number three, he knew if they will repent or not. And they will.
Yes, it's a warning to them.
Okay, so why he is saying to them this a threat?
Because of what they were doing. Whatever
what
they were
doing. What they were doing.
It's a warning.
What they
it's
were
a warning
doing.
to them
Okay,
that
what they were doing.
Let
me ask you what they were doing.
Can't remember exactly what it was. It's something that they wanted the worldly life. Or something.
What they want? What?
They wanted the worldly life. Like you know,
what?
they wanted money, I think, and yeah.
What do you want? I don't understand. What?
The worldly life. So they wanted like I think they wanted more money or something.
No.
Or they desired the world.
No. They found Muhammad having sex with the women in their bed, and any woman she have the right to object that. I mean, show respect. What kind of a prophet? You bring the maid and you take off her panty and you jump in the top of her in the bed of your wife. So the women, they are right, and this is a man. You know, here we go. He used God to always to shut up the women. Look what happened.
He honored the wife.
This is
honored the wives.
No, he did not honor the women. No, he did not honor them. He did not. Read with me Tafsir al-Jalalain. This is your scholar. It says, "O Prophet Muhammad," he made a verse says, "Why you forbid yourself what Allah made lawful for you?" Okay, what Allah made lawful for him? Let us love together. O Prophet, why you do forbid what God made lawful for you? In term of the Coptic handmaid Maria, since when the handmaid is lawful for the Prophet to have sex with her? And what kind of a prophet? He slept with the handmaid in the house of Hafsa in her bed. So when Hafsa she came, she said to him, "Fi bayti wa ala sariri," in my house and in my bed you are doing that. This is what happened. So they made a united front against him because he is a mad person. He is not a decent man.
Yeah, that's probably his slave girl.
Okay, okay. Are you allowed in Islam to have sex with a slave girl? She is a gift or only a captive?
Even a gift is fine because that's trading of slaves.
Okay, show me the verse in the Quran. It says it's allowed for you to have a sex with a gift. The Quran speak about Malakatul Yamin. Malakatul Yamin is only capture of war.
Yeah, it's proven from the action of the Prophet because the Prophet did it.
So no. Are you following Allah or are you following the Prophet?
The Prophet explains the revelation.
No. He did not explain. No. Wait. Explain. The verse here says, "Why you forbid what is made lawful for you?" So show me where it's made lawful for you, because he forbid it already. The verse saying, "Why you forbid what is made lawful for you?" Can you show me the verse where it says that it made lawful for a Muslim man to have sex with the maid? I will give you 10,000 years to come back with the answer. You will not find it.
But with the slave, it says about the slave.
No. The slave in the Quran, the one you can have sex with, is the captured. Malikatul Yamin is captured, is not just a slave. So where in the Quran it says you can have sex with a slave who is not captured?
She was captured by the other person, the other country.
No, he wasn't captured by him in war. He received her as gift. And why you're a prophet? He accept gifts, a human being as gift. He opened the box, he found gifts, a human being, and he started having sex with them. What do you think about that? And why he honored and why he is doing that? And why he is doing that in the house and in the bed of the wife? Do you think this is respectful? If you have yourself, if you are a Muslim and you have a maid, You bought a slave from somewhere, and now your wife, she come and she find you in the top of her in her bed. Is that something you are proud about?
Obviously, the wife will not be happy, but
no, this is not the question. Is that a behavior of a gentle, good man, or this is a savage behavior, disrespect to the wife?
I mean, that's his house.
Huh?
Hafsa's house is his house.
No, this is her house too.
Yeah, it's his house.
So why he say this is your house if it's not her house? If this is the house of any woman, this is not her house. If this bed is for any woman, this is not her bed. So you are saying to me, you Muslim men, you marry a woman and then you bring a bunch of women, you sleep in the bed of the wife, and the wife, she can watch, and you have no problem with that. Are you there?
Yeah.
So you have no problem? Be honest with me. Do you have no problem? You bring women and your wife is in the house and you start having sex with the women? And you have no problem with that?
Tafsir, I don't know if it's authentic, if it's not.
My friend, this is your tafsir, this is your Islamic website, this is a Jalalain, this is not me. I mean, what's wrong with Muslims? I show them what their book says and they say to me this is tafsir. So what about go by who? By the Christian tafsir? This is your scholars. So what is the logic here? What is the good man inside your prophet? I mean, okay, you want to have sex with a slave. Okay, what about you take her to the house of the slave? Or you buy a house. Why in the house of your wife, in the bed of your wife? And he is doing that with all the women, to the point it says they made a united front against him. Why? Because all of them, they are suffering from the same problem. Be honest with me. If you have a daughter, with my respect to your family, if you have a daughter and her husband, he had sex with the slave in his house in the front of your daughter, do you respect? Are you going to call the husband of your daughter and say to him, divorce my wife, my daughter immediately? Do you really appreciate such a man? Be honest with me.
I mean, Islam allows 4 wives, so
no, this is not the question. I'm not talking about 4 wives. And what do you mean 4 wives? Does that mean you can have sex with wives in front of other wives?
No, you can't do it in front.
Okay, so why he is doing that in the when you do it in the bed of the wife, it's mean the wife, she will be there. Here we go, the women, she is there. She came, she got him busted. So when you do it in the house and in the bed of your wife, it's mean you don't care. She can come anytime, and where the woman, she will go. She don't work in the company. She don't work 8 hours.
Maybe she walked in.
Huh?
Maybe she walked into the room.
Your voice is bad, my friend. Say again.
I said maybe she walked in the room.
Yeah, she walked in the room, but that will not change anything. Sorry, I have to hang up on you. Your voice is bad. So you see, guys, we prove it clearly that Muhammad is a false prophet, and he subjugate God to the point he make him serve his sexual desire. And why Muhammad is having sex with the maid? I mean, this, like, you know, the story of Abraham. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Speak louder, please.
Hello, how are you?
I'm fine. What do you want to say to us?
Well, this is very not true.
This is what?
This is a lie.
What is a lie?
Like you're saying the Prophet ﷺ slept with someone.
Okay, what? Okay, okay. Who is the one who making the lie? Who is the one who's making the lie?
No, you're trying to make it seem like he did something bad. It is allowed.
It's allowed to have sex with the maid in Islam, right?
Yes, it is. If that happened, yes, it's allowed.
Okay, so if you have a maid at home, you have sex with your wife, you have sex with the maid. Whoever in the house, you have sex with it.
Okay, so the Prophet was sleeping with his maid, and then the woman come and said, "You're not allowed to do this to the Prophet." And he made a promise that's saying, "Okay, I will not do this again." And then Allah called back and said, Allah answered and said, "Why are you saying you are not allowed to do something I have made lawful for you?" So yes.
Okay, can you show me the verse where in the Quran it says Allah, he made it lawful for him?
The ayah you just reading, that one there on top.
No, this verse, no. So are you saying to me the prophet, he made a mistake and he was foolish about what Allah he allowed him to do?
It wasn't a mistake. It wasn't a mistake. He said, I will. He said, I will not do it anymore.
Okay.
But Allah is.
Yeah, he forbid himself. It says, lima to he forbid himself. Did he forbid himself from doing that? It says to harrim. It says in Arabic to harrim, which means he forbid. So why you forbid yourself from doing what I made lawful for you? So are you saying to me the verse confirming that Muhammad, he broke the command of Allah and he forbid what he should not forbid?
No, he didn't forbid it. He made a promise to his wife.
No, he didn't forbid. No, it says in Arabic lima to harrim. Do you know what to harrim mean? Do you know what the word haram mean?
He forbid it upon himself only.
Oh, thank you. So he forbid something. Can you forbid something upon yourself? It's lawful. Is it allowed or this is a sin?
Okay. First of all, the thing that you know, the maid thing that you're talking about, you can choose to sleep with her. You can choose not to sleep. Even a slave woman, you can choose to sleep with her. You can choose not to sleep with her.
Show me the
so
reference.
when the
you show me no reference. You show me only this verse now. Because when Allah he says to him, why you forbid what Allah made lawful for you, it's mean he'd lawful for him from before. So it can't be this verse. You have to show me a previous verse before this one, because it says Allah he made lawful for you. So Muhammad here, supposedly he should know better that Allah he made lawful for him. Where is the verse that says that Allah he made it lawful for him?
The one you are reading now is saying, I have made a law for you. Why you
my friend, this cannot be the verse, because he says he made in the past. Lima tuharrim ma ahalla Allahu laka. Why you are forbidding what Allah made lawful for you? Okay, where is the verse? Okay, where is the verse that says Allah he made lawful for him to rape slaves?
First of all, who is the Prophet ﷺ sleeping with?
His maid.
It says that?
Yeah, here we go. It says homemade. Yeah, homemade. Here we go. Do you see it? This is your Islamic website. This is your translation, and this is a Jalalain.
Okay. Okay. If the Prophet ﷺ is sleeping with his maid, you do realize then it's not forbidden, yeah?
Why? But no, it says why you forbid what is not forbidden. Okay, where it says in the Quran is not forbidden for
I'll
you.
be honest with you, maybe I don't know, there was a verse before that allowed it, but I'm just saying according to this verse it is allowed. That's what I'm saying.
So according to this verse is to correct Muhammad.
Yes.
Okay.
To not forbid something upon yourself that Allah has allowed.
But this verse confirm already that Muhammad, he should know better. This is why he's asking him, why you forbid what I made lawful for you? Because if you do not know, then he should not say to him, why you forbid. He should say to him, this is allowed. This is allowed. That's it. Do not to say why you forbid. He says to him, this is allowed, and you can't.
I don't know the verse. Maybe there's a verse already saying the one your right hand possesses. Maybe that's the one. I don't know.
Anyway, let us focus here. What do you think about Umar saying that Allah he took the Quran from me, and he copied his Quran? Umar is the one who made this verse where it says it may be Allah will forgive you. Why Allah is copying it from Umar?
What do you mean copy?
Well, the hadith says in Sahih al-Bukhari that Allah he took the verse as Umar he said, and he made the Quran.
Oh, hello.
Read it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Focus on you, please. The hadith in front of me, it says that Umar he says exactly as the Quran said, and Allah he took it and he make it Quran. Read the hadith.
Yes, I know what it's saying.
So why Allah is copying from Umar? Who is Umar? Is Umar Allah? Who is Allah?
Umar is the Sahabi of the Prophet.
Okay, who is the one who made Quran? Allah or Umar?
First of all, you have to realize something. You have to realize that if a prophet said, even if the Prophet ﷺ was to say the same word, even if another Arab that's not even Muslim was to say the same word, and Allah revealed the same word, it's just meaning that Allah revealed it. It's not a big deal.
What does that mean?
For example, Umar, do you know how the Quran was revealed because of, on this, not on like one together, it was revealed because of activities that happened. So if I have to say, if me as a Muslim was to say to the Prophet ﷺ, as in Umar, let's go back to Umar now. When the Prophet ﷺ, he captured a lot of, war enemies, And he asked the Sahaba, oh Sahaba, what should I do? Some of them said, make them work for you for free, as in take them as your slaves. And then I think it was Umar who said, kill them all together. And then Allah said, do what Umar said.
So again, Allah, he take what Umar said and he do it.
Yeah.
So
damn it, Allah.
Okay, okay, guys, did you hear this? Did you hear this? So how the Muslims, they say that the Quran is already written in the house of Allah or in the tablet of Allah, and now the Prophet, he is discussing with his friends what we should do, and then Allah agree with Umar. That's mean the Quran is not really what Muslims, they say.
No, for example, Christian friends. For example, let's say you say, all people, all my people, do not eat this kind of animal because it is forbidden, and then Allah will reveal all the people of this guy, do not eat this type of animal because it is I have made it forbidden. It doesn't mean he was copying you directly. It might mean he was agreeing with what you said and he revealed it, and he was already going to reveal it, but he revealed it to make you more like, because Umar is a Sahabi.
Let me ask you. Okay, let us go with you now. As long you agreed that Allah, he is, he is revealing as they say, but here you notice that Umar, he said exactly as the Quran. So why?
Yes, it doesn't matter. Even though Umar was to say another 7 lines after that, and Allah revealed the same 7 lines,
is Umar a prophet? Is Umar a prophet?
Oh, no, Umar is the greatest, one of the greatest Sahaba.
Who is the one inspired Umar to say the sentence exactly as it is written in the book of Allah?
No, Umar bin Khattab said the sentence. He said it obviously by his own will, because he's got a will. And then Allah revealed the same thing that Umar said because he agreed with what Umar said. It's not a big deal.
Thank you very much. So guys, did you hear it? Allah agreed with Umar, not a big deal. Okay, now we have
Allah can agree with anybody, even the lowest of the lowest.
Okay, now we have a confirmation from you that Umar, he said something, Allah agreed with it, he take it, he put it Quran. So the Quran was in agreement between God and a man on earth, not godly words. So you just confirmed that this is the word of Umar. Allah liked it, he agreed with it, he put it in the Quran. Thank you very much.
Yeah, first of all, you keep saying Allah like you know who you're talking about. That's what makes me scared. You know exactly who you're talking about, but you still make
do you know who is Allah? The funny,
you know Allah is Allah.
Do you know even who is Allah? Do you know what even Allah means? You do not know. You yourself, you're a prophet.
I don't know the meaning, to be honest.
So
I've heard it means the one God. That's all I've heard.
This is why I say it's funny. You are saying to me you are talking about Allah, but you do not know who's Allah, as if you know. You yourself, you do not know who's Allah. You do not know what
I know who Allah is. It's just I don't know what the word means.
Who is Allah? Who's Allah? Okay, go ahead. Who's Allah? Tell me. I'm listening.
Allah is the Lord of the heavens and the earth.
What does that mean?
He created the heavens and the earth and whoever's in it and whatever's in it.
Okay, I'm not asking you what he do. Who's Allah?
That's what Allah. That's who Allah is, the creator of the heavens and the earth.
But the Quran says that Allah is the best of the creators. So how Allah is the best of the creators, but there's many creators?
Yeah, but he's the best of the creators. You know, your question just not makes sense.
Who is the other creators? Okay, who is?
There's a lot of creators, but he's the best of the creators.
Okay, name for me the other creators.
You, me, and everybody on this earth.
No, the creators are not me and you. We don't, because
yes, we can create stuff.
No, this is not a creation. A creation is you give life. This is what the Quran says.
Okay, is that the one you wanna talk about?
No, I'm asking you. You see, you open the topic.
First of all, when it says creation, it's not talking about death and life. It's talking about everything. Like
who is the one? Who is the one who make the definition of what is a creation? You or me or Allah?
Just the word itself is.
I'm asking you. Who is the one who decide what is a creation? The Quran, right? Okay. Allah, he said in the Quran.
Came from Allah,
okay,
yes.
The Quran says, chapter 22, verse number 73. Oh my kind, I will give you an example. Why you worship someone who cannot create a fly?
Exactly.
So the creation here is not about the creation of a bicycle, as you claim. If you can create a fly, then you are qualified to be God.
That's a different verse.
No, I'm asking you. Do you agree with this verse? That the one Allah, that Allah, He's
100%. 100%.
Okay, so you agree that if somebody can create a fly, he is God.
If somebody can create a fly, oh my God, I will give them everything, inshallah.
No, I'm asking you. Do you confirm that if somebody can?
Oh yes, okay. If somebody can create a fly, there's something to do with like a supernatural.
I'm not. This is not a question. If somebody can create a fly, is he God?
No, he's not God. It's saying Allah is the only God. It's just saying your God can't create anything. For example, the Messiah can't create a fly.
Are you saying to me, you as a Muslim believe that there is other gods they can create the flies?
There's no other God on the whole universe that can
so
create
why
a fly.
why you are saying I'm asking you again, if somebody can create a fly, if there is someone beside Allah, according to you as a Muslim, can create a fly?
No, there's no one besides Allah that can create.
So why Allah he says, if you can create a fly, then you are a creator, and then he says in different verse that the best of a creation.
No, he doesn't say that. You're lying.
It says that. Here we go. It says
no,
why you
says,
worship.
Why do you worship the ones that can't even
why you worship someone he cannot even create a fly? Which means if he
yes,
can't create a fly,
mean they're God for real. If they can create a fly,
so the creation here,
they can't even do that.
The creation your God confirm is the creation of life, not making a table. That is not a creation. That's funny. I mean, since when God he speak about himself, are you saying to me that Allah is comparing to himself to Geoff Steve, the one who made iPhone? Are you saying to me that Allah comparing to himself to the one who made the computer, and he's saying he's better than him? Are you saying that?
First of all, you have to realize there's two types of creation: the creation of supernatural stuff and the creation that is on the earth. So when Allah says, "I am the best of creators," He means in everything, "I am the best of the creators."
No, not the best of the created. He says the best of the creators.
Yes, creators.
Who are the other creators?
Humans are creators.
Allah comparing himself to who when he say I am the best of the creators?
Everything that exists on the earth.
No.
And everything that exists in the heavens and the whole universe.
Because everything in the earth is created, not a creator. So
yeah, but the created can also create.
How Allah compare himself?
You have the intelligence to create.
No, you don't have. The intelligence of create will not make you creator. Because simply
who created the laptop?
No, you are just using what God he gave you already. That's not the creation. This is the creation of an idea. This is not about creating life. All of us we knew that God is God, for he create life. So
yes,
okay. So this is not about creating a computer. Allah he compared himself to who?
No, there's two different verses. The one verse that says about life, and the other one that says everything together.
Can we compare? Okay, in a second everybody will laugh. Can we compare God to someone he is not equal to God?
Some people do, but you can't.
No, I'm asking you. You as a Muslim, are you allowed to compare God to something is not equal to God?
No. But you already do yourself.
So you see how you get yourself busted. How Allah compare himself?
You do it.
How you compare Allah? How Allah compare himself to us? You just said to us you create a computer, and you are the one who said to me.
I'm trying to turn off you because you already compare Allah to the Messiah, the slave of Allah.
I am not comparing Allah to the Messiah because the Messiah is God. Allah is the devil.
See, that's where you go wrong. You see, God. That's why Allah says. Tell me where the Messiah ever created a cloud.
I cannot. Yes, the Messiah created the bird according to the Quran. Don't you know?
He created a sand bird, I think.
What? He created what?
A bird out of a sand, out of mud.
Oh, Allah, he created the Adam from the mud too.
Yeah, that's another subject. What are you talking?
What do you mean that's the same? How Allah created Adam? He made some.
Have you ever created?
Hold on.
People today create animals out of ice.
Hold on. So now you agreed that Allah he made mud and he created Adam, and you agreed that Jesus made mud and created the bird. So what the difference?
What are you talking about? Allah put life into the bird that the Messiah created, and Allah put life into Adam himself, and Allah put life into the Messiah himself.
The verse says that I breathe into it. Messiah, I breathe. Who is the one who breathed into the bird? Allah or the Messiah?
Allah.
Are you saying the Quran is lying?
No, the Quran is not lying. Allah breathed into it.
Okay, let's see, because the Quran says different.
Don't bring it up because you're gonna embarrass yourself, Allah.
Okay, let's see.
Oh my God. You have to realize the Quran is the word of Allah, okay? So when it says Allah is speaking himself.
I know the Quran more than you. Here we go. The Quran says I breathe. Okay, read with me. Here we go. This is your Muslim translation. I breathe. Does it say that? Does it say I breathe? You speak Arabic? You know a little bit
Arabic?
Okay.
No, I don't speak Arabic.
It says فأنفخ فيه فيكون طيرا. So what
yes, Allah said, I will breathe into him.
No, the Messiah is talking. Don't lie.
Oh, brother, come on. You can't lie.
Who is the one who's talking? Okay, here we go. Let us read the translation. Let us read the translation. Everybody is laughing. Here we go. And we'll make him a messenger into the children of Israel. Lu, come into you with sign from your Lord. He said, the Messiah saying, I fashion for you from the clay the likeness of a bird, and I breathe into it. Who is the one who fashioned the bird? The Messiah. Who is the one who breathed into the bird? the Messiah. So why you are lying to me? You say it's not him who breathed.
Yes, by breathing, meaning life.
A second
breathe
ago,
into
a
it, but
second
Allah bring
ago,
life
a
into it.
second
Sorry, that
ago.
was my
You see,
mistake. Sorry.
how you corrupt yourself. A second
Sorry,
ago.
sorry.
Okay.
That was my big mistake. I'm not
Okay,
gonna
so
lie.
you agree now? The one who breathed is the Messiah. Okay.
Yeah,
When
the Messiah breathed. But
okay,
that was
thank
by the
you.
will of
So
Allah.
what happened when the Messiah he breathed into the mud? Explain to me.
Allah bring life to the bird.
Well, but the one who breathed is the Messiah.
Yes, but Allah allowed it.
So what? So what do you mean allow it? I mean, this is funny. So Allah he allowed the Messiah to have a breathe, can give a life.
Allah put life into.
So now you're agreeing that we have two gods. We have God, his name is the Messiah. He created him by breathing, the same as Allah. He created by breathing. Allah allow it.
For example, Christian Prince. Let's imagine when Allah created Adam.
My friend, thank you for calling. That's enough. We don't want to imagine. It's already exposed. As long Jesus he breathed, from his breathing life is created. How in the world you say to me Jesus is not God? And they say to you by permission of Allah. So what? And what is the proof? I can say now that Allah exists by permission too. What is the proof? Talk is cheap. But what is confirmed by you that Jesus is created from the bird, from the mother bird, and what he did? Not only he fashioned it, and they didn't say, "Oh God, hey Allah, Allah, make it happen, Allah." No, he fashioned it and he breathed into it. Now you say to me by permission of Allah, that will not change the fact that he is capable of a creation. That's mean because Allah did Allah, here we go. I'm getting Allah busted. Did he permitted me? You might say yes, Allah he allowed you to do that. That's not true. The Quran says, وَإِنَّا كَفَيْنَاكَ الْمُسْتَهْزِئِينَ. Allah says in the Quran that we shut up all those who laugh at you, Muhammad. We shut up all those who laugh at you, Muhammad. Chapter 15, verse number 95. The translation here is false. Still people are laughing at Muhammad. Allah he says he gave no permission no more to anyone, because Allah supposedly now he made Muhammad, that's it, for sufficient. Are we into thee against those who scoof? كَفَيْنَاكَ الْمُسْتَهْزِئِينَ. I'm laughing at Muhammad until now. People are laughing everywhere in the world. This verse is false. So permission of Allah, he did not give me permission to laugh at the Prophet no more. That's it. This is a past tense. If we read the interpretation, you will see it says that Allah he allow no one to make fun of the Prophet. Where permission? Did he give me permission? No. Jesus he created from the mother bird, and then you add after it saying by permission of Allah. That will not change the fact. If you say to me that you can breathe by permission of Allah, that will not change the fact that I can breathe. If you say to me you can swim because by the permission of Allah, that will not change the fact that I can swim. And yet you fail to give me the proof that this is by permission of Allah anyway. Anyone can claim. I can claim now that all the miracle Jesus he did, I give him permission to do it. Correct, guys? Any one of us can say, oh, Jesus even sent by me. I am the one who sent Jesus. Oh, I am the one who even sent Muhammad. I am the one who sent Monica Lewinsky to Billy Clinton. You can talk is cheap, but there's a proof. Muhammad he have 0 miracles. If the God of Muhammad is the same as the God of other prophets, then Muhammad should be able to do the same as other prophets. And the Quran full of verses saying that Muhammad he have 0 miracles. And the funny, the Muslim they say that the Quran itself is a miracle, but we just witnessed that Allah himself is copying it from Umar al-Khattab. People in the time of Muhammad keep saying to him, why you don't have a sign? I mean, come on, you are a prophet of God, show us a sign. So why Jesus have all those signs but Muhammad have zero? The people, they are desperate, are asking for one sign. Just give us a sign. Show us a sign from your God. Otherwise, and this is a legitimate request, because anyone can claim to be a prophet. How we will know the false prophet with the real prophet? If you are sent by God, God can sponsor you. As simple as that. The same as he sponsored all the prophets. Why this prophet he have no signs? And when Muhammad he give up, you know, he have no sign and he cannot provide signs. So what he said? Wait. Have you ever heard of a prophet saying, they are asking me for a miracle, and I say to them, wait, and we are waiting? Wait, they indeed for nothing less than that to the angel should come into them, or the Lord should come to them, or they should come one of the portents from the Lord. The Quran is saying what? They are waiting for my miracle? What? They are waiting for angels to come? Oh, maybe they are waiting for me to come? Oh, maybe they are waiting for a miracle to come? The Quran is saying that. And then he says, say, wait. We are waiting to. What the heck? Allah is waiting to? People are waiting for a miracle, and he said to them, wait, and we are waiting. Send the miracle. Wait, and we are waiting. We are waiting until now. Don't you think it's too late? So for how long we will be waiting? Are they waiting to see angels to come to them, or the Lord himself, or certain of the signs? So there's no angels come, there's no Lord is coming, and there's no sign is coming. Are you waiting for a miracle from God? Don't wait. Do you see it? It's your Quran saying that. And then he says to us, wait, we are waiting. Wait, and we are waiting. And then in different verse, to make it more horrible, Muhammad he said the following. Chapter 17, verse 59. And we refrain from sending signs. Here we go. Allah, he joined the yellow vest in France. He is in strike. He refrained to send signs. So how you claim that the signs of Jesus are your signs? We refrain from sending signs. Why? Because former generation did not believe in them. That's a lie. Here we go. We are after 2,000 years of Jesus. We believe in every miracle Jesus did, Moses did, all the prophet did. That's a lie. So why he refrain? And how the Muslim they lie to us and they say Allah he sent miracles, if he is saying in this verse he refrained? Did he refrain or he did not refrain? And the funny, they say that the Quran itself is a miracle. If the Quran is a miracle, how you say we refrain from sending miracle? Because by saying this verse you just made a miracle. Correct, guys? If the Quran itself is a miracle, how you say we refrain from sending miracles when by saying that statement you just made a miracle? If nobody can make Quran like this Quran. Do you see the stupidity? It's like saying to you, I refrain from doing barbecue when I'm doing barbecue. I refrain from making hummus when I'm at the same time in the front, you are watching me live on camera doing hummus. That's silly. Do you refrain or you don't refrain? If this verse itself is a miracle by itself, how you say will you refrain from making miracle when you are seeing a miracle? Are you getting my point, guys? So when we get a silly Muslim saying that Jesus says maybe, that is not maybe about forgiveness. That's maybe about people will do things to you. Do good, so maybe people would do good to you, because it's maybe yes, maybe no. Visit them so they may visit you back. Feed them so they may feed you back. But this is not about Jesus knowing or not knowing. But here we find God in Islam, he keeps saying maybe, 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 and he have no sign, he have no proof. In the top of that, we get him busted, copying and agreeing with Umar al-Khattab. And who is Umar al-Khattab? He's a bad person. He's a scumbag. Umar al-Khattab, when Ali he sent his daughter to him, he left her skirt to see her ass. Do you believe it? Ali he sent his daughter to Umar. Umar he left the skirt of his daughter and to see her bum, to see her vagina. At that time they don't wear underwear. Who is Umar? Umar, according to the hadith, he used to chase the wives of Muhammad when they are doing poo-poo, and he make fun of them. And this is why the chapter of hijab came down. Sauda, she go out to do poo-poo, and look how rude, how filthy he is. He say, Arifnaki ya Sauda, we saw your ass. Who is Umar? How God he copies such a filthy man and he make his statement Quran? And this is how silly they are. When we say that God saying maybe, he says to you, oh, Jesus said maybe. That's a lie. Here maybe about things Jesus will do, or Jesus he is saying maybe they will do that to you if you do that to them. It's not about knowing. It's about people, they have a freedom of choice. But here maybe it's about God maybe forgiving them. What about Allah saying Allah, may Allah forgive you? may Allah forgive you? What do you mean maybe Allah forgive you? Read this verse on love. That Allah may forgive thee. What do you mean, may Allah forgive thee? What do you mean? The verse before it, it says, we granted thee victory. So Allah, he support Muhammad already. So what do you mean, let Allah, may Allah forgive thee? And then may Allah help thee. Allah is not sure he will help him or not. Guys, do you see how stupid it is? How Allah saying may Allah help thee? How Allah saying may Allah forgive thee? When Jesus he spoke to the one who is a sinner, he said to him, go, your sin is forgiven. He said to the Jews, which one is easier, to say your sin is forgiven, or to say to him, walk and carry your bed and walk? He did not say maybe your sin will be forgiven. Which one is easier? The Jews, they were looking at him, who is this person who is saying your sin is forgiven? That's only God can do. And Jesus even did read their mind, did not even talk about it. He says to them, which one is easier, to say your sin is forgiven, or carry your bed and walk? And the man carry his bed and walk. Here we see Allah saying maybe Allah forgive your sin. Obviously Muhammad he made this verse, and always he forget to switch, because it cannot be Allah saying may Allah may Allah forgive your because Allah he forgive him or not. Especially he's saying here forgive the past and the sin to come. That's mean everything. So what do you mean maybe? Muhammad is the most beloved man for Allah. Muhammad is the most best man for Allah. Muhammad, his name is over the throne of Allah. Muhammad is the first one will be resurrected by Allah. Muhammad is the last of the prophet. Muhammad and Allah are their names written in the Shahada, and yet here we see maybe Allah forgive your past and your coming sin. Maybe Allah will help you. So with this, my friends, I have to say to you, maybe Allah can refute us. Maybe Allah can prove himself. And maybe Muhammad is a prophet. But maybe he is not. And maybe Allah is a big fat lie. And maybe this is all a scam. So I let you Muslims enjoy the God of maybe, who will forgive you. Maybe he will take you to heaven, make your penis endless as he promised. Maybe he is a true God. But we Christian, we don't believe in the God of maybe. We believe in God. He is God, and we are sure of that. He said, I am the truth, not maybe. I am the Alpha, not maybe the Alpha. I am the resurrection, I am the life, I am the beginning, I am the end, and the one who believe in me and I will live. I am who I am, and your sin is forgiven. That is our Lord, not your God, Mr. Maybe. Your God, Mr. Baby, is nothing but Mr. Bean. Maybe he is funny today. God who copy a guy like Umar al-Khattab, he cannot be God. It's clear that this is a book made by a man who is an idiot. He don't even know how to make a book to make it fit with God. Additional to that, there's endless numbers of mistakes, history mistakes, names mistakes. Even your God even cannot quote names correctly. Mary is the daughter of Umran. Who is Umran? Moses is the son of Umran. Who is Umran? Aaron is the brother of Mary. Why? Because Muhammad, he thought, he learned from the Jews that Aaron and Moses, they have a sister, her name is Maryam. So he thought this is the same mother of Jesus. And this is why both of them, they have the same father, Amran. But that name is absolutely false. He could not even quote one name correctly, including the name of Yeshua. In the Quran, suddenly his name is Isa. So maybe we will find a Muslim who can answer us and not to lie to us. And he says to us that Jesus said maybe. What a liar. And we got you busted. Thank you everybody for being here. May the Lord bless you. And until we see you soon again, I will try to be on air tomorrow online. And please subscribe, download the videos, share them everywhere you wish. And if you like to read more, don't forget to read my books. And they are in many languages, translated to many languages. We have 4 books: Deception of Allah, Quran and Science in Depth, and 6 and Allah, variant number 1 and variant number 2. And soon we will have Deception of Allah translated in Spanish. So now we have it in Spanish, French, Swedish, Dutch, and what else? German. So God is good, and we are going to expose this cult, and nobody will stop us. Thank you for being here, and thank you for your support. And maybe we will be on air tomorrow. And I say maybe because I'm a human being. I'm not sure it's going to live or not. But God of maybe, he cannot be God. Say hello to your God, Mr. Maybe. Thank you. Christ is Lord. Islam is maybe a religion, and maybe not. Take your guess and gamble. Take care.